Class 8, Assalamu alaikum. I am Sadaf, your English teacher. Your third chapter of grammar is object complement. An object complement follows and modifies or refers a direct object. It can be a noun or adjective or any word. So here, with the help of this definition, we are understanding that an object complement follows or modifies or refers a direct object. You know what is an object? You have already understood this in class 7, that there are two parts of a sentence. One is subject and the other is predicate, and predicate is divided in many parts: verb, object, and other part of the sentence. So to understand an object complement, we should understand the direct object first. Although I have already taught you about this direct and indirect object, but let's understand them again. Kind of object. Direct object. A direct object is the receiver of an action. For example, they declared him the winner. In this sentence, they is the subject and declared is the verb, or you can say an action. And who is the receiver of this action? They have declared something, and who is receiving this declaration? Him. In this sentence, him is the object and he is receiving the action here, so it is the direct object here. Now the second is indirect object. The indirect object identify to or for whom the action of the verb is performed. For whom the action is done, this is identified with indirect object. Now what is the formula of object complement? The formula is subject, then verb, then direct object, and then adjective or noun. You have already understood this in the definition, that an object complement can be an adjective or a noun. Let's understand this with the next point. Usually the object and the object complement should agree in number. It means if the direct object is in singular form, then the complement should also be in the singular form. And if the object is in plural form, then the complement should also be in plural form. Number should be according to the object. Now see here in this example, the teacher appointed her the prefect. In this sentence, her is the object here, direct object, and the prefect is the complement for this. And this complement is in singular form because the object is also in singular form. So this sentence is right. But if you will observe the second sentence, the teacher appointed her the prefects. You can clearly understand this, that here her is in the object is in singular form, but the complement for this object is in plural form. So it will be wrong. Now come to the next slide. Here are some examples to understand this. We find Arun very kind. In this sentence, if we say we find Arun, then the sentence looks incomplete. And if I have written here very kind after Arun, we find Arun very kind. So, very kind is the complement for Arun, with which the sentence has become meaningful. So, very kind is the object complement here, and you can also see that this is an adjective here. Now come to the next example. Ajay's performance earned him a prize. In this sentence, Ajay's performance is the subject here, and earned is a verb here or action here. And who is receiving this action? The receiver is him. So it is direct object. And what is the complement for this direct object? A prize. If I say that Ajay's performance earned him, then the sentence looks meaningless. Something is missing there. But when I have written a prize also, then the sentence has become meaningful. So, a prize is the complement for him, and it is completing the meaning of the sentence. Now come to the next example. The doctor found the patient weak. In this sentence, the doctor is the subject here, found is the verb here or action here, and who is the object? Who is the receiver? Here, who is receiving this action? The patient. But if I say the doctor found the patient, the sentence looks meaningless. And after writing the word weak, the sentence has become meaningful. The doctor found the patient weak. So here, weak word is a complement for the object, the patient, and with which the sentence has become meaningful. Now you can also see that in sentence number 1, the first complement is an adjective. In second sentence, the complement a prize is a noun. In third sentence, the complement weak is again an adjective. I hope you understood this with the help of these examples. Now let's go back and we can understand this. Here, the examples that I have given you there, you can understand this with the help of this formula again. Subject and then verb, then direct object, then adjective or noun. And it is clearly seen here that after subject, here is a verb, then object, and then complement. But remember that the object should be direct object. Okay? I hope with the help of this PPT, you have understood the chapter very well. After this, I will send you a worksheet based on this chapter. Try to do that. Till then, Allah Hafiz.